Hey guys, we are back with a Bundesliga squad builder. As you can see, this team's kind of expensive. It's just over 200k. But it's pretty good, and we thought we'd show you it if you got the coins. So starting off in goal, I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's going to be Manuel Neuer. This guy's an unbelievable goalkeeper. Costs about 43k, but he's worth it. 6'4", absolute beast. You probably all know who he is. Moving on, I'm going to set up the parameters. Left center back, we have got the informed Jerome Boateng. In the middle, we have got Naldo. And on the right, we have got Felipe Santana. Now, starting with informed Boateng. Now, this guy's a very good defender. Is he worth 65,000? I don't know. His regular card is really good. This card is pretty good. I'd say go for his regular card. Don't, like, throw out the coins. Naldo. This guy is probably my favorite player on the game. 6'6", absolute rock in your defense. Extremely cheap. 4-star weak foot. 78 heading is obviously, if you guys didn't know this, tall players have really good heading, even though their cards say that they don't. Moving on to Felipe Santana, and this guy is very, very good. We've got the Schalke version, which is a little more money, but still, he's one of the best defenders in the game, mainly because of the 81 pace, because that's what this game is. It's pace. And unbelievable defender. This defense is really, really solid. Moving on to our two center defensive mids, we have got Bastian Schweinsteiger there, and Luis Gustavo there. Starting with Bastian Schweinsteiger, obviously you know who this guy is. His pace does let him down a little bit, but he's got unbelievable stats all across the field. He's got good work rates, he sits back a lot, he's really solid holding midfielder. If you've got the coins, really do get him. He's a very good player, and he's worth it completely. Moving on to Luis Gustavo. Now, you all know who Luis Gustavo is. He's an absolute animal. He's now, I think he got bought by Wolfsburg? Yeah, I think that's right. And Arsenal lost out on him. He's a really good player in real life, too, playing for Bayern. He doesn't start that often, obviously, because they've got other solid players, but in the game, he is an absolute god. 83 defending, 75 pace. I mean, every stat bar shooting is really good. I don't like that he's left-footed, and that's the only other problem, but he's solid, sending him. Go get him for your team. Moving on to the right mid, we have got Jefferson Farfan. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I not playing Błaszczykowski there? The simple fact that I don't think Błaszczykowski is that good. I don't think 93 pace is truly what his pace is. And this guy's really, really good. Well, because of his 4-star skill moves, his 91 pace, his shot seems a lot better than that. He's really good on the ball, and I think I would choose him any day over Błaszczykowski. I've never tried his informed version, but I bet it's really good. He also got Team of the Season version, and in real life, he's absolute class. At left mid, we have got the 5-star skiller himself, Eljaro Elia. Now, I really like this guy, but he just seems a little off to me. I don't know if it's that he's got 68 shot, or if it's just that he's 5'9", but just to me, he's one of the weaker points in the team. He's still a very good player, but I feel like if he didn't have 5-star skills, he'd be nothing on this game. And at center attacking mid, we have got Mario Götze. This guy is very good. He has pretty decent stats for a center attacking mid, but those stats lie to you. He is such a good player. His shot is unbelievable. He's got really solid dribbling, and I would pick him up for your team if, well, obviously you do have the coins, but I would pick him up for your team any day. In the strike force, we have got the 2 stars of the team, Marco Reus and Alexander Esvine. Starting with Marco Reus, this guy is an absolute, everyone hates coming up against him, but when you use him, he is just an absolute god. 90 pace, 84 shot, 84 dribbling. He can dribble past players and then shoot an absolute screamer into the top corner. He's arguably my favorite player in this team. He's probably my favorite player in the game, too. And I recommend you get him if you're building a Bundesliga team. And now we've got the best player, the most overpowered player in the history of FIFA. We've got Alexander S.Y. He is the definition of overpowered. If you look up overpowered in the dictionary, you will find the definition of overpowered, which is what Alexander S.Y. is. This guy is such a good player. He is got 90 pace, 70 shot. That's an absolute lie. His shot seems more like 85. He can score screamers for you. This team is really good at tramps because both the strikers have like 90 pace and solid dribbling. He's an absolute legend. Get him for your team. I hate coming up against him. The total cost of this team is just over. And then on the bench we got informed Yakonen. This guy is debatable whether he should be in the starting 11 or not, because I don't like him that much, but he is very, very strong. He's from the Ivory Coast, so he must be good. And he's really good player, but I prefer to have the two strikers you've got up front. Without Yakonen, this team is just under 200,000, but with him, it's 211.80. So 211,800 coins. So it's a pretty expensive team. Not gonna lie. The price is really shot up by the two informs. But for a cheaper alternative, you could just get the normal version of Jerome Boateng. And also Schweinsteiger does kind of shoot. Schweinsteiger and Neuer do kind of shoot up the price. But this team, all in all, is a really solid team. If you've got the coins, go out and build it. If you don't, you can make it about 1,000 times cheaper by just getting Jerome Boateng's normal card. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.